We're going to go ahead and do this super fast as not to waste a whole lot of your time. It's not what I like to do. So today we're talking about passive income ideas for high schoolers. All right, this is how they're going to be able to start passive income streams over the summer. So if you have some high schoolers, let's go ahead and talk about this real quick so they can start thinking in terms of how they're going to be, for the rest of their life. In high school is where we really start creating kind of our view of ourselves, right? As kids, like younger kids in grade school, it's sort of like things are happening to you, you're being guided, you're being directed, and in high school, that's less of a thing. You're still being guided and directed, by society and your rules at school and that sort of thing. I'm not saying that's not it, but you really are starting to take on your own persona, and you're starting to look at things like, why? Why is it that way? And maybe I don't want that, And so I know for my kid anyway, I want for her to know that she's able to create income doing whatever the heck she wants to do. And I want her to start it, and she already has, ASAP. And she's 7, right? If you guys, just in case you don't know what's going on right now, I have an affiliate university that has just launched. It's in pre-launch right now. If you were to jump into my free group, there's a link in the description of this video. You would be able to go to the Affiliate University Masterclass. It gives you an entire hour of the ins and outs of affiliate marketing, which is, I believe, the very first income stream everybody should have. Let's start you growing income immediately. This works for families. This works for kids. Okay, so this is what we need to be doing, in my opinion, to get ourselves set up. Our kids need to know that they can make money doing many different things instead of just one thing here, one thing here, one thing here. That's a really scary existence. I mean, look around. It's not going to get better, guys. It's not going to get better. We have to choose for it to be better, okay? And so for the passive income streams for high schoolers to be able to set up this summer, I just want to talk about a few of my suggestions, and just to get the brain rolling, all right? Just to get the train on the tracks and get your brain to start thinking outside of any sort of box you might be inside right now, okay? So the very first one is Amazon. It's a very easy one. Whenever you go to Amazon, you just literally Google search Amazon affiliate. It'll bring you to the screen where you sign up to become an Amazon affiliate. It asks you a lot of questions, and it'll ask you a lot of questions about your website and your audience and blah, blah, blah. And if you don't have them, don't lie. Just say that you don't have them, right? And that you plan on sharing it on social media. If you don't have a website, that's fine. You can share things on social media and be just fine. And so now you should grow into those things if you want it to be a long-term deal where you're always making money off of it, hence the passive income. But to begin, you don't have to. Just answer the questions truthfully. All that they're trying to do is they're trying to filter out all of the scammers and the weirdos and the skeezers, right? They're just trying to filter those people out, so just be honest. Okay, and then if Amazon boots you for not getting any clicks in the first 30 days or something, reapply. It's no big deal, okay, guys? Amazon gives you what's called a 24-hour cookie. What that means is that whenever you share something and somebody clicks on your link from Amazon, then within the next 24 hours, whatever they purchase within the next 24 hours, you're going to get a certain percentage of. I'm not going to say what the percentage is because Amazon changes and it fluctuates often. Sometimes they have specials where, some things on the site will get much more. I think going into summer, we got a couple weeks ago, got an email that some things were going between 6 and 15%. Summer, I think it was like pool furniture, that sort of like outside furniture was going 6 to 15% or something like that. So it's just, it fluctuates. So I'm not going to say what the percentage is that you get from Amazon, but know that whenever you share a link, somebody clicks on it within the next 24 hours, you're going to get whatever they purchase within the next 24 hours. Okay? And then that keeps working. So say they click on it in March 1st, and for 24 hours on March 1st, or, however that works, then you get what they have, purchased from Amazon, even if it wasn't directly from that click. Whatever else they purchased within that 24 hours, as long as they didn't clear their cache or delete their browsing history is another way to say that, then you're going to get a percentage of that. Well, if they also click on your link again, and the way that I teach you will have them clicking on your links all the live long day, whenever they click on your link again in August, you again have that 24-hour window. So it's not just the one time, it's every single time that they do it. So make sure that you're following me and that you go through that affiliate masterclass that I'm talking about that is literally free. Make sure you go through that because I give you a lot of gold nuggets in there, okay? So that's Amazon. And so your high schoolers could, use things from Amazon. Like maybe they have favorite books. Maybe they're like a photographer, like maybe they really like photography. Well, they could have a whole photography setup, right? So here's the camera we use. Here's the power pack that we use. Here's the bag that I use to carry the camera in so it doesn't get hurt, blah, blah, blah. What are the hobbies that your kid has? First question, what is the hobby that your kid has? So right now, Nora loves gymnastics. Okay, well, there's all sorts of gymnastic stuff, right, on Amazon. So there's all sorts of things that she could talk about that would be able to link out to. And of course, she's a 7-year-old, so she also likes toys. So there's lots of toys that can be linked out to as well, right? So Amazon's a really big deal whenever we're putting it in our content and linking out. Another thing would be sports equipment, right? So if they play soccer or if they play volleyball, here's my favorite volleyball, right? Here's my favorite knee pads. Here's my favorite X, Y, and Z. And then have a bunch of content around them playing soccer and around tips, tricks, and hacks. Hear me on this. Tips, tricks, and hacks. You want to write that down and you want to put it up on your wall. Put it on a honkin' poster board. Tips, tricks, and hacks up on your wall because that is what people are looking for. Okay? Create content around that. So where passion and where hobbies meet, tips, tricks, and hacks, you have affiliate gold inside of that. All right? High schoolers need to know that. Everybody needs to know this, but especially high schoolers, okay? My son flips cars, so car parts. Yes! Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. And then so much content can go around the flipping of the car, right? How do you do that? What does that look like? People want to know how to. So show people how to even create that income stream, guys. This is gold. Gold. And also games, right? So games. So if your kid really likes playing games, do some streaming. And then share in the description of the stream, if you're doing YouTube, which is big for streaming, right? Then in the description, have the link to the game. So people would be able to pick that up as well. You guys, there's so much stuff. And of course, there's a lot more coming because I can't help but just tell you guys all of the gold. So go to the masterclass. I hold nothing back. All right, go to the masterclass. Get this started today. Our kids deserve to know how to be able to create income outside of what the world tells us, guys. Our kids deserve to know this. We deserve to know this, but more importantly, our kids do. They have a leg up then for the whole rest of their lives. You guys, we as good parents set our kids up for success. Let's do this. Love you guys. See you later.